Well, guys, I'm back from my vacation. I went on my first cruise. If you are new or don't remember from my previous videos, I was gone last week. You could probably tell I'm a little bit sick. I was getting the kids colds as I was leaving, and yeah, a little bit congested and sore throat, coughing. So that was fun on vacation. Um, but yes, I went on my first cruise, flew down to Florida, and the flight could have been worse because, the government shut down and a lot of flights were canceled and delayed. Mine was not canceled. Everything seemed to be running on time and they boarded us smooth and easy. Once they got us all on the plane, then the pilot comes on and tells us, "Oh, by the way, we're waiting to get a flight plan to Florida because right now we don't have one. And if it's going to take 20 or 30 minutes to get one, I'm going to have you all get off the plane." So it was interesting. We did not have to get off the plane. He came back and told us they're getting a new flight plan that is going to add about an extra hour onto the flight. We're going to head west and then south instead of directly south. And so it'll give us about an extra hour on the plane, and they're getting approval. Oh, but while that's getting approved, we're not going to be able to take off yet. We're going to have to sit on the tarmac for about another 90 minutes. So, yeah, we were on that plane for close to 2 hours, just hanging out, waiting to take off. And we did get to take off. And instead of arriving at 3 p.m. as scheduled, we arrived close to 6 p.m. So it could have been a lot worse. It could have been canceled. It could have been, delayed much longer. A lot of people going on cruises were posting that, their flights were canceled. They were renting cars and driving like 10, 12 hours to get to the cruise. So that was, yeah, a nightmare that I'm glad I did not live. um, so I went and hung out with my friend Susie, and it was the first time we've seen each other in like 6 years. And that was really great seeing her and spending some girl time together. But um, we left for the cruise Monday, and I was not expecting to be so seasick. I used to get motion sickness when I was a kid. Like, I couldn't read in the car or anything, but I never like got so sick that I was like throwing up or anything like that. I did not throw up, but Monday, yes, before we even left the port, I was like, "Oh, I could feel the boat moving." Like, okay. It was okay, but then it got steadily worse, and I took some Dramamine, and that did not help. Um, so by Monday evening, I was like so sick and nauseous and just had to lay down and try to, close my eyes and rest through it. Um, During the night, we both woke up because the waves were like really turbulent and crashing, and it didn't like move furniture or knock anything off, but like the drawers opened up and stuff. The morning I was feeling better. I was like, okay, maybe I'm getting used to it and all set. We went to breakfast. And shortly after breakfast, it was like, no, back to the rocking waves, and people like were, falling against the wall and moving. And it was, yeah, Susie, who's been on many cruises, and does not feel the motion sickness. She said that these were the roughest waters she's been on a cruise for. And she wasn't sick, but she was just like, "Oh yeah, this is like definitely the most movement I've ever felt on a cruise." They put out barf bags um for people, I guess, if they needed it. Like I said, luckily I did not need one, but I was not feeling it. um it was overcast and, gray, so no sun. It was warm, but well, Tuesday it wasn't warm. It was very windy, and so we did not get to like lay out by the pool or anything because it was just so like gray and overcast and cold, and I was still like trying to get my bearings and recover. Um Wednesday, we went to the island Coco Cay, which is owned by the cruise ship. So that was nice. Um, it was still overcast in the morning, but by like 1 o'clock, the sun came out. So we got a couple hours of like sunlight and hot heat laying by the pool. So that was nice. Um, and I was feeling fine then on the ship at night. It was fine. Thursday, we got off the boat again, this time at Nassau. And yeah, that port is not that great. Kind of run down and just poverty, I guess. A lot of souvenir shops, and so it wasn't really that exciting to explore. So we didn't stay off the boat that long and got back on the boat. And I was getting a headache, not really motion sickness. I just had a headache for some reason. So I was kind of like trying to rest. We hung out at the solarium, which is like the covered pool area for adults, and I was just trying to, yeah, make my headache go away. And there wasn't much sun to be had, so that was the last day, and we came back Friday. So I just wasn't expecting to feel so sick. So I don't know if I would go on a cruise anytime soon. I am still like, even back home, being the what, third day back on land, I still feel like some rocking or some, wooziness. I think I don't know if it's like vertigo or what, but yeah. Um, my flight home was perfect. No delays, no issues. So that was great. I'm glad that got settled. But I am home. I have some hauls. I have a room spray sale haul. So happy we had a room spray sale. I was placing orders while I was on the boat and at Susie's house. Room sprays, the body care sale, candle sale, buy one get one free candles, $12.95 candles. Kind of annoyed. I did not wait till the flash sale we got yesterday for 20%. So could have gotten a lot of the body care and candles I bought 20% off and did not. So anyway, here are my multiple hauls from when I was gone. If you haven't subscribed yet, I would really appreciate if you did. Sorry, I just sound so awful. But yes, I did pick up Touch of Gold room spray. I think after candles, room sprays and soaps are my next favorite sales from Bath and Body Works. Mrs. Claus's cocktail, another Touch of Gold, three Moonlit Goddesses. Oh, well, two so far. Cranberry and Eucalyptus, a Christmas Cabin, another Cranberry Eucalyptus, Clean House Vibes Holiday Edition. No, I think I did the Toast to You part of the $5.95 body care because I think it was out by then. But this Snowflakes and Cashmere, they brought it out in perfume, just the minis. So very excited to see that. Was not expecting that, didn't hear anything about it. So I think those were buy three, get three that I ended up doing. So I did, yes, 3, 4, 5, 6 of those. Yeah. Buy three, get three of those. And then the $5.95 body care, I think I did 4 of the Toast to Use and another Touch of Gold. Oh, and another Toast to Use. So I got a lot. Body care, I did a Winter Candy Apple Shimmer Fizz body lotion. These are originally $18.95. Oh, so I could have used a reward on that. I didn't think of that, but anyway, body care for that. I did the shapeable soap. Not the best deal, but I wanted them and figured get them now. So peppermint bark truffle. I think I got 2 of each. Or 2 peppermint bark truffles. A winter candy apple in the shapeable soap. Cereal milk soft serve. Okay, 2 raspberry holiday pie bars. And just a milk birthday cake. And the cinnamon sugar pretzel cookie. So just 2 of the peppermint bark and 2 of the raspberry. raspberry holiday pie bars, and then one of each for the rest for that order. This is the BOPUS I did from the body care sale that I picked up on the way back from the airport. So I did get a Toast to You shower gel, the Toast to You Diamond Shimmer Mist. So it's Sequin Plums, Berry Spritz, Smooth Amber. Another Moonlit Goddess Fine Fragrance Mist. That's a backup. Snowflakes and Cashmere Exfoliating Glow Body Scrub. Snowflakes and Cashmere Moisturizing Body Wash. And then the body creams to go with my collection in Peppermint Bark Truffle. A little weird. One in Cinnamon Sugar Pretzel Cookie. One in Raspberry Holiday Pie Bar. And the last one in Cereal Milk Soft Serve. I already have the birthday cake one when it first came out, so just one of each for those. We had a mini sale finally, so I got to get the new minis. Unfortunately, during the lip care promotion, none of the stores were showing the lip glosses as available, even though my store had a ton. So I don't know why they weren't showing them as available. So I skipped out on the lip glosses. But the minis, I did get Snowy Peach Berry. These were all shipped. Holly Jolly Lollipop. I like this label. At first I was like, that's kind of juvenile and like kiddish. But I mean, it's cute. I think it's cute. I think it's like very nostalgic 90s kind of. Another Snowy Peach Berry mini, because I don't know when the last time they brought this out in body care. I'm sure I have it, but I couldn't remember when. Warm butter cookie. I did get the minis in the body creams. Cinnamon Spice Delight. Oh. And here is a Toast to You in the Fine for Christmas. Maybe I used a reward on that. I don't remember. Another warm butter cookie mist. The hand lotions in Snowy Peach Berry. 2 of those. The body cream in warm butter cookie. Not my favorite scent, but I wanted it to match with the packaging. Strawberry pound cake. Snowy Peach Berry body cream. Holly Jolly Lollipop body cream. Another of the Fine Fragrance Mist. And another Cinnamon Spice. Oh no, this is the only Cinnamon Spice Delight in the Fine Fragrance Mist. And then a hand cream and a Toast to You. Warm butter cookie. Keep mixing that up. Strawberry pound cake. So, I did not realize I didn't get a hand cream in the Holly Jolly Lollipop. So I don't know if it just wasn't available or what happened, but I missed that. And I couldn't get the lip glosses. So we'll see if there's another sale eventually, or maybe they'll be around for SAS. Who knows? The candles for this order were just still buy one, get one. So I did place 4 to get me over the free shipping hump. Falling Flurries is like my favorite scent for winter. So I got one of those again. Pure Wonder in the new packaging. I got 2 of these. One of them actually has like a tear in the label, which I am not a fan of, so they are sending me another one. And for the 4th, not my favorite scent, but I just cannot resist this packaging, so I wanted to get one more in Christmas Cabin. So those were the 4 candles I got with my minis. Right before I went away, I did participate in the $2.95 wallflower sale, but I don't think it's interesting to show you wallflowers. I got like 20 of them. The cute little new ones in the tree-shaped bottles. And Dan picked that up on his way back from dropping me off. The only other thing I have are 3 candles that are all the same from the $12.95 sale, because when I went to get my BOPUS, these were out, even though the candle was not online for some reason. I don't know why. But a Toast to You in the candle, and $12.95 when I could have gotten 20% off on them if I waited another day. Sequin Plums, Berry Spritz, Smooth Amber. I already said that. I like it. It smells a little bit like Dream Bright to me with the berries and like kind of a nighttime, scent. but I get a lot of the amber. Yeah, so it makes it kind of warm and cozy. So, yes, I got 3 of those, and that's it, guys. That was my hauls for while I was gone. Um, yeah, just leave a message. I love talking to you, catching up. Would you ever go on a cruise? Did you have a experience like mine, or you don't get seasick? Yeah, if I did go on another one, I would definitely invest in like I saw a lot of people with like the stickers that they put behind their ear. I don't know if that worked or not, but I would definitely have to try something more than Dramamine to do that. But I appreciate you. Have a great rest of your day. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.